Crime is not being committed. You
Well,
guys are
you
not
obviously
supposed
know my job better than I do.
to. Probably, yeah. I know the laws. I don't know your job.
I don't think you know the laws.
I do. All right, it's Casey Camera Boy. I'm out here at the Shafter Police Department. I'm here to do some commendations on Sergeant Stevens and Officer Graves, because last time I caught them stopping a gentleman at the park just because he was there with his children during school hours. But I pull out the municipal code or the municipal city ordinances. So here it is, just in case you guys want to pause it. So they actually did not have any right to stop him. So, is Samantha here?
She's here. She stepped out. Do you want to wait for her or?
Where's she at?
She just stepped out real quick. If you want to have a seat, I can have.
Yeah, and I need a supervisor as well.
Okay,
I
yeah.
need 2 commendation forms as well.
Okay, have a seat, okay?
All right, thank you. She stepped out. Someone asked me for this picture to pause on. There we go. So she pretty much abandoned her position right now, or what the hell? There you go. Just because someone asked me to do like a longer version. There you go. That's for my subscriber. So, anyways, let's see who they're gonna bring. Oh my goodness, let me sit down on my bench. I'll pay for this shit. How they even sweep here? Feels like there's like, man. How's it going there? I need 2 commendation forms.
Some what?
Commendation
Commendation?
forms, yes. And I needed to talk to Samantha in regards to the public records as well.
Yeah, the one you came in for the other day. She's out to lunch. As far as the fees,
Yes.
we can't determine the fees yet.
You guys can't?
Until we've submitted them, because they're going to have to go through our law firm.
Oh, okay.
Possibly, so.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Law firm. What do you mean?
Yeah, we have a law firm that we
Oh.
typically run some stuff through. So
Okay, sounds good.
But,
What's that law firm's name?
BBK,
BBK? Is it from Bakersfield or something? Where's it
I
from?
think Los Angeles.
Hold on. All right, cool. I'm gonna look them up. I'm gonna check their bar status, see if they have any complaints with the bars.
Do that, yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you that. I will.
Accommodation forms.
Yep.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
All right, perfect. So BBK will be the law firm they're using here. So I'm gonna have to look them up and see if they have some complaints with the bar of California or the bar they're working for. Because there is a bar in California, I think, a bar in New York, if I'm not mistaken. So, okay, sounds good. More work for me. I don't mind. It's okay. It's all about the thug life here. People arrested. I wonder how many of these people arrested here are charged that were bogus. You never know. Oh, it's up to date. Let me tell you this. Last time I came, it was all the way like 11, I think, or something. Now it's all the way to the 18. I like that. And there's a city agenda for the 20th. City council. So he left the window open. I remember the what's it called? Before. What's it called? They used to have the computer facing this way, and I used to film it, so they switched it the other way. They're like, "Cause Casey has a good Zoom." Yes, I do. Let me tell you that. Ooh, what's up? How's it going there?
Good. How
Long
are
time
you?
no see. Good time.
That's good.
Good on my head. Yeah.
Have you been helped?
Yeah, I'm just here for some commendations. So that's pretty much it. Burnett, right?
It is.
Perfect. Thank you. There you go. So, oh, she was cool. I'm in shock. Well, I think she's never been rude, to be honest. Not that I remember. Except one time that I was at the coffee with the pigs. Coffee with the cops. And I was asking for her name, but you know, old people, they're hard. You know, like they don't hear that better. So, and there was a lot of sound there. You know, a lot of noises, people talking, screaming, blah blah blah, kissing ass, this and that. So That's what I let her pass on that. That's when Chief Zimmerman was calling out my name, thinking that I was gonna back up or something, like a gas. I mean, it ain't gonna happen. Calling out my name, it's okay. I want people to know me by name. Well, the cops, you know. That way when they see me, I know they have me inside their mouth. Just like if it was, I don't wanna say that word. Oh man, 13. Just like if it was food. See, I just didn't want to say food, so. Anyways. It's all about the thug life here. That's their little phone in case you need help. Someone coming out? Let me see if I can get Captain Bell. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Captain Bell, they're working. Move your head, chick. Wow, is it working or the heck is he looking at? Oh, if I would have had my camera here, I'll be able to look. Well, he's looking. Well, he has a map on his computer. He does has a map. It's like a Google thing. Probably just, I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions because he gets butthurt when I make assumptions or I say something that doesn't go with his beliefs. Then he's gonna send me like 7-paragraph email. What's the temperature here? 74? To be 72, they're trying to save energy, you know, save money, conserve the planet. I don't even think they had the forms available. So, well, it's one commendation for Sergeant Stevens and Officer Graves, and the other one will be for Chief Zimmerman to train his officers better because they were in violation that day. It wasn't even an emergency. They pull up inside the park. Municipal code ordinance says that if when a juvenile is camping or with his parent, I mean, there shouldn't be any problem on it. So there you go, guys. That right? Oh, I thought. Well, they hire you for if you wanna work for the city of Shafter. They hire you dollar bass drivers. What I recommend you to do is get a camera, open up a YouTube account, and trust me, you make more money than this was. I mean, just saying, you know, I'm just saying. So, anyways. I don't think they even had a form. I guess I'm just gonna leave it. I actually don't need a form for that. There he comes.
You know, we don't have a dedicated form for that. We only actually have a dedicated complaint form.
Okay.
But if you want to commend an officer, you can email it through here, through our city website. These are the instructions. Or if you want to tell me something, I'll write it down.
Yeah, well, I brought the commendations.
Okay.
Well, is commendation like a compliment or something?
Yeah.
Well,
I guess so.
it's actually not a compliment that I'm going to do on that.
Okay.
I'm going to teach in the municipal city ordinance. Remember the public records I put up the guy, where Sergeant Stevens and Officer Graves pull up inside the park?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I got the city ordinances. And though that wasn't an emergency, if a parent is with his kids or her kids at the park, they had no need to go inside the park and ask them for ID and run their names. So I pull up all the paperwork and then I have a commendation, whatever they want to call it, so they can read the municipal ordinances.
I read it. Actually, it states that we can do it in the performance of our duties.
Yeah, well, it doesn't say
Any
that.
city employee can drive into the park.
But is that a policy? But it wasn't an emergency.
Doesn't have to be an emergency.
And
We're doing our duties.
And then according to the city ordinance, if the juvenile is with his or her parent, you guys shouldn't be even minding what.
I don't know the exact circumstances for the contact.
Yeah, that was the contact. He just wanted to make sure why the sergeant. Apparently, Sergeant Stevens wanted to know why.
Well, I can't argue about.
Yeah,
what
of course
his,
you guys are not.
not
But
me,
here's the paper. So I need a copy of it. Can you date it and stamp it as well?
Sure.
One is for Sergeant Stevens and Officer Graves, so they can read them. Maybe they learn something new today.
Yeah, we're aware of it.
And then
we already have this.
and then one is for
This is what we were going to provide.
yeah,
to
but
you.
there's some stuff that I wrote there as well. And one is for
Who wrote this?
Chief Zimmerman. I did.
Oh,
Put
you
it-
wrote this.
Yeah,
Okay.
on board. So If you want to like, because one is for Captain Chief Zimmerman, so he can read it too.
Chief Zimmerman?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's the link as well, so he can look, what the video was about. So,
Sure. Okay.
like, I mean, as a parent, if you guys are supposed to follow the law and city codes and whatever, so if it says right there is no reason if they're with their parents, they shouldn't be minding his business, what they're doing there or anything. It more seems like to me like
so you don't think
profiling.
we should check on people in the park?
No, because the kids were.
So how would we know that everyone's safe in the park if we never talk to people?
Boy, did you receive a call for service?
Do we have to receive a call for service?
I mean, he could have maybe.
That's the part of being on
my
patrol.
point
We
is,
see people out
he could have
there.
just parked outside the
I
park.
think he observed something that obviously made him want to contact.
Well, probably because the guy was brown and then the kids were white.
Well, I think you're making assumptions.
Yeah, so.
I don't
that's
think we
my
really
assumption.
know.
Yeah, so.
That
He
would be up to
shouldn't
you.
have done that move. So.
Well, how do you know that?
Well, I know because I film it.
Just because you filmed something
Yeah.
means you know legally whether they should be contacted or not.
They shouldn't,
do
because
you
there
know
was
that?
no reason.
How do you know that?
Because there was no reason. The guy,
Okay.
it's the
Well,
city ordinance.
I
there.
don't want to argue with you
Because we're
like I
arguing
said,
laws.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Sergeant Stevens was there.
Yeah, the video is there
He's
if you
the
want
one
to
that would
watch
have
it.
to explain it to you.
Yeah. If he wants to explain it to me in writing, I'll appreciate that.
I don't know if he needs to put it in writing.
Or
to
maybe
you.
I
I don't
can-
know. That's up to him. But clearly states in the code that we're allowed to go up there as city employees in the performance of our duties.
Yes, but no crime was being committed.
It doesn't state. It doesn't say that has to.
Yeah, but
that's not a condition.
Yeah, but you guys should know that if no crime was being committed, you guys shouldn't be asking people for ID.
You're going way off the track.
No, that's what happened.
You asked why he could drive in the park.
Yeah,
He's doing his job.
he wasn't because no crime was being committed. He pulled up on a parent with a kid.
You're speculating that.
No, I'm not.
You have no insight. You don't know why they
No, I'm not.
contacted him.
Yeah, which I saw the whole thing. I mean, what do you mean?
Okay,
I was there.
you were there, so you knew exactly what was said between them,
Well, yeah, because I
and you
filmed
know
it.
what the officer was thinking before he stopped.
Yeah,
talking.
because he said it on film. He was there checking out why the kids were not in school. That's not his business.
truancy is the
Nope.
job of a police officer.
No,
we are
because
allowed to stop minors.
according
for
to the
truancy.
city code, it says that if the kid is with their parents, everything should.
How do we
be-
know it was their parents?
Yeah, you don't have to know. That's the point.
Really?
Yes, that's
Come
the
on.
point. No, I'm being
That's
serious.
silly.
No, that's
silly.
not. That's not city, man.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
How do we know that they're with someone that
You guys are not supposed to know. If those
Until-
kids were
that is our
reported
duty.
missing,
Well,
if you would have
I
a
don't want to argue with you. You're never going to agree with me. So
No, I'm
there's
not.
no point in talking to you.
until you
about
guys do your job, then I'm
it. So,
agree.
of course, we're doing our job.
No, that's not right there.
We're making sure kids are being in school.
No. So if I'm with my sister at the park and I'm her guardian, you guys are gonna pull up on me and ask me, "Oh,
We might ask just to make sure she's with a responsible adult.
I'm gonna have to answer questions.
You may not have to answer it.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
But it's our job to stop and inquire.
Nope. It's not your job. If a crime is not being committed, you
Well,
guys
you
are not
obviously
supposed
know
to.
my job better than I do.
Probably, yeah. I know the laws. I don't know your job.
I don't think you know them. Then why did you ask?
I'm a
whether-
pre-law
then why
student
did
now.
you
I'm a pre-law student now.
pre-law?
So,
I get
yeah,
you.
yeah, so-
I'm sure.
No, I'm serious.
you
I mean,
know-
I'll be getting a degree on it. So
Yeah. Okay.
if you don't believe me, I mean, it's fine. I mean,
I don't care that.
yeah.
A lot of
so-
people go to school, think
Yeah.
they know stuff.
Yep.
Doesn't necessarily mean.
But I'm doing this because of the same reason. But I mean, that's fine though. So
God
look it
bless
up.
you.
God bless you too, man.
But okay, I will give this to them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so they can read it.
okay, and if you like, say, if you want to, there's the way to commend someone is the email, or I'll give this to the chief.
Yeah, give that to your chief and give it to
Okay.
Sergeant Stevenson
I certainly will.
Graves. Yeah.
Okay,
So maybe they learned something.
certainly will.
All right,
Anything
thank
else?
You. No, that's fine. Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, good day too. I thought they want to argue with me. He got kind of happy there when I told him, man, these people thought I'm joking or something. Let me tell you this. It's not going to happen. Man, this is going to be a good video. Oh, man, I can taste it. I can taste it. Let me tell you this. I can smell it. God bless America, people. So, yeah, I mean, laws is the law. If no crime has been committed, they have no business pulling up on people. It seems to me that it was profiling. The guy was brown. The kids were white. Pretty much, yeah, the kids were like, they look white, I'll be honest. They look like American, like Anglo-Saxon that they call it, not American, you know. Because everyone is American here. Whether you're South American, whether you're Central American, whether you're North American, you're American. So let's get that straight first. So, well, anyways, peace out, people.